So first, a really quick recap. That's C major, no sharps. That's G major with one sharp, F sharp, the leading note, leading up to G. And there is the F sharp in the key signature. We don't need it there anymore because that is F sharp if it's in the key signature. There is D major with two sharps. The F sharp again and a new sharp, C sharp. That's the leading note. C sharp, D. And there are the F sharp and C sharp in the key signature. And there's A major with three sharps, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. And if you put them in the key signature, there they are, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. G sharp, of course, is the leading note. It's the last sharp of the key signature. And if we would use all the possible sharps, that's F sharp, C sharp. Oh, and notice how those are exactly on the line so that they're either side of the space. G sharp, D sharp. Well, you'd go off the stave here, so we go down an octave. There's the A sharp, the E sharp, and the B sharp. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Father Christmas gave Dad an electric blanket. The flats are the opposite way round. B, E, A. Well, I'll just put it this way. Blanket explodes and Dad gets completely fried. Let's just show you those in the bass clef. Father Christmas gave Dad an... Yes, they don't use the top line for this because it's the same pattern as the treble clef. Electric blanket. Father Christmas gave Dad an electric blanket. And there the flats. Blanket explodes and Dad gets completely fried. Let's recap. That's flats in the bass clef. That's sharps in the bass clef. That's flats in the treble clef, and that's sharps in the treble clef. And by the way, this key, with B sharp being the leading note, would be C sharp major, because it's B sharp leading up to C something. Well, which C is it? Well, there's a C sharp. It's C sharp major. This one is an E sharp leading up to an F sharp, so that's F sharp major. This one is a D sharp leading up to an E, so that's E major. And this one is A major, you know it already. It's a G sharp, which is the leading note to A. C sharp, the leading note to D, that's D major. And F sharp, the leading note to G, that's G major. And by the way, we've just been going through the circle of fifths, as we call it. Here is C. There are no sharps. Go up a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's G major, which has one sharp. Go up another fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's D major, which has two sharps. Go up another fifth. D, E, F, G, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's A major, which has three sharps, and so on. E major has four sharps, B major 5 sharps, F sharp major 6 sharps, and C sharp major 7 sharps. Anyway, if we go backwards, so to speak, down the circle of fifths, from A major with 3 sharps to D major, we take away 1 sharp. And then there are only 2 left. If we go down to G, down a fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we're G major, which only has 1 sharp. And if we go down another fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's C major, which has no sharps. So let's say again, G major has 1 sharp. And if we go to the scale of C major, we take away the sharp. In other words, we make the leading note Ti-do what we call flatter. we flatten it. It's not F flat, but it's the lower version of F in relation to the F sharp. We make what was a sharp natural again. What was F sharp becomes F natural. Or in other words, again, what was T-do in singing names becomes not, well, moves from T to Ta, the in-between note there, which corresponds in the new key to Fa, Mi, Re, Do. So then you have F, E, D, C. There is F major notated. F, G, A, B flat. Notice how nicely that flat goes over that line. B flat. Ooh, and of course A to B flat is a semitone, and now B flat to C is a tone. C, D, E, F. E to F is a semitone anyway, so that's there. And if we put the key signature in, there it is, the B flat, which makes that B and any other B flat.